Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to this live stream. As always, first of all, hope you're all doing well. And as always, please let me know if you can hear me. It would be very much appreciated. And then we can obviously get started. As always, lots of interesting things in the market. And so lots of things to talk about. And we will do so today. I also have an interesting fact that I want to go over, and we'll see that as well, obviously. So, yeah, as always, just let me know if you can hear me, and we can get started. In the meantime, as always, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to analyze, anything that you're interested in, and we can do obviously that as well. As always, happy to help you guys if I can. So let's see. So it's a warm 1st of July over here. It's humid. So it's not very nice to be alive, as I said during these times, but could be worse, could be better, could be worse. For anything, and I'll analyze it. So, yeah, I have interesting things about Bitcoin, which I'm happy to go over today. As always, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to analyze. In the meantime, I'll just get started, I guess, with a few things that I want to go over today. So, yeah, with Bitcoin, basically, I went over this on my last video. I have 3 main scenarios. One, which is actually, it is kind of crazy, but it's not that crazy, at least at the moment. And just the possibility that we are going to extend much higher. So obviously this is an optimistic scenario where Bitcoin could lead us into, could be the tool of the future. That's obviously possible. And by the way, still don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can hear. You should be able to hear me. Anyways, that's the scenario. Now, the reason why I believe this is possible, it's very simple. As I always say, correction of the same degree will tend towards equality. And we also need to have alternation. Now, on all correction that we've seen, this one, the largest ones, this one's, and this is also. So all of these corrections, apart from, I guess, this one, but all of these, they look exactly the same, don't they? So this is very sharp, and you could argue to some degree these are sharp as well. So this is the largest in time and also magnitude, if I'm not mistaken. 94%, 80. Okay, not in. I guess you could say this is larger in magnitude, but this is larger in time. So that's a fair point. And then these are smaller in both time and magnitude, 70%. Well, actually, yeah, that's 84%. And so far from the top, we have about 70% sell-off. So that's an argument you can make, and that's why it's possible that we have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, because they all look the same. So if we are looking for alternation, Then with alternation, we want to see, you know, something sharp and then something sideways. So they need to alternate, and otherwise they can alternate in time. Quick and time consuming. That's also a possibility. So that's why this is a possibility if we go in depth onto the count. So we look on what could be happening. Here, I mean, I've said it many times, I could count this as 5. I've said it repeatedly throughout my analysis of Bitcoin over the past year, I guess. And again, if you just joined, by the way, let me know if there's something I can help you with. Anything you want me to analyze. Oh, there we go. Yes, we'll look at harmonic gold for sure. I'll just as soon as I'm done with Bitcoin, we'll look over that, and then feel free to ask for anything else. And all of you guys, let me know if there's anything I can help you with. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you could argue wave 4 is 5, but you could also say that this is 3, short C. So again, that argument could be made. And here, 3 down, 3 up. That's clear 3 ways up. A, B, C. And then 1, 2. Now, it looks like looks like we could be in wave 4 and 5. So I honestly do expect this low to be broken, with all honesty. And at that point, not sure how much farther down we can go. I would say next level would be around 10,000, which is quite deep. And it wouldn't violate my wave count because I believe wave 1 is the longest. Yes. So wave 5 has to be shorter than 3. Otherwise, we have wave count invalidation. So that's possible. And the other scenarios are a bit less bullish. So 1, 2, as I said, this is the largest net retracement, so we could potentially count as a higher wave count, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed, and now we are on the way to make this wave 4, which could take us easily down here. But I would like it to be time consuming, as it would need to alternate with this wave 2. And last but not least, we are into this wave 5 of primary degree. This is just angle complex. Now, this count loses credibility as it gets closer to wave count invalidation, which is a break south of roughly 13,800. So it's losing credibility, but it's still valid technically. And yeah, that's the other scenario I see. So let me know if you have a question on Bitcoin, or if you want anything else to be analyzed. We can analyze whatever you guys want, and we'll do so by analyzing HAR, as I've been asked. Harmony gold. I would assume it's this one. Let's see. Harmony. Oh, if I can spell it. Gold. Mining company. All right. Let me know if it's this one. Please. So, Harmony gold reports mine fidelity. South Africa. So, not obviously something we would like to see. Not sure. I mean, if this is what you wanted to analyze, Not sure what you're looking at. Perhaps you could. Oh no. Okay. Heart. Oh, dude, that's not the right. So I guess it's this one. Yep. Just this one was correct. So this one, I guess. But I think, yeah, I think they're the same. They're just listed into different exchanges. Anyways, so yeah, not sure what you're looking at. Looks like we have a three-ways move here. So I'm gonna say this does not look like something I would usually put my money on. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Anything you want me to take a look at, I would be pleased to do so. And thanks for subscribing. Hope you're going to enjoy the ride. So, let's see. By the way, guys, I have interesting things to go over. I don't know if any of you is into options. If so, please let me know in the chat if any of you is into option trading. But there's very interesting things that I want to show you. So let me know if anyone is interested. Then I'm happy to do so. So, I mean, again, this looks like some kind of three-wave move. So really, I wouldn't. Perhaps just let me know what you were thinking, because here I wouldn't do anything. That's that would be my analysis. I would just go on to the next one. It's not something I would normally trade. So yeah, maybe if you let me know what you had in mind, perhaps I can help you. And yeah, please let me know, guys, if there's anything else you would like me to take a look at in the meantime. Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can help you with. But yeah, here, just I'll leave it there. If you just let me know what we have in mind. Here we have, what do we have? We have Apple. Yeah, I'm not seeing. If we look at the indices, I'm not seeing anything bullish at the moment. I had a discount for the Nasdaq, which I think is going to be invalidated. The move from the low is not impulsive at all. ACL. What is ACL? Is it something? This one, I guess. Nah, I wouldn't touch these either. Sorry. I mean, these things I would just do for like very quick intraday trading, nothing more than that. But I mean, I don't think there's much liquidity, so yeah. Long term, I wouldn't touch these, to be honest. Yeah, and the Nasdaq, I mean, if we analyze it, I mean, simply by taking a look at it, I see three waves that trend don't make. So I see 5 here. Could this be wave 2? So let's see. So there's a scenario, there's a possible scenario, which is, well, not something many people would want to so let's see. Okay, so what if we have 1, 2? And then 1, 2. And then again 1, 2. Don't mind where I placed the waves, they're just random. But yeah, this would mean a lot of lots of downside to come. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Is it going to happen? I have no idea. But as I said, what I see is that this is a 3-wave move, and this is a 5-wave move. That's clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either this is like 1 and 2 completed, or else we have these, and then we are going to resume lower. So yeah, I just struggle to see upside for the time being. Another thing that could happen is, let's just call it extension lower. Another thing that could happen is, yeah, something like this. So we have A, B, and we are into an ending diagonal. That, to be honest, I think is more probable, most likely to happen, because on the left here, I've said this also for several months, we have strong support. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do get lower and then we just resume higher. That'll be very interesting. And on that note, I would like to show you something about options. Please let me know in the chat if you. It's pretty cool. So let's see. It has math in it, but I'll try to make it simple for you. So I don't know if you guys know how option prices are calculated, but there's different, let's say, formulas which require to be understood completely a discrete level of mathematics. However, the interesting part is that, like, you can calculate the theoretical price of a option. So let's see. So let's see. We have, oh crap, I have too many pages open now. So let's say we're looking for Apple. We want to call on Apple. So if I buy call, I'm bullish, as it says. Okay. So July 22nd is the expiration for regular options, and let's say I want to buy calls out of the money. Is this okay? Out of the money at 150. All right, so that's $55 because it's an under, so it's 55 cents per option. Okay, so keep that in mind. So this is one of the algorithms, let's call them that way, that helps you, that calculates the fair value of an option. It's called Black-Scholes. So interest rates in the US is usually defined by the 3-year treasury bills, which is 1.75%. Underlying price of Apple right now, as it said, is $137. So 137. Strike price was $150 call, so 150. 150. So time to maturity, so it expires on June 22nd. So we have 15 days, or 16 if we're counting today as well. And implied volatility for Apple stock is 40.1%. So it's pretty high. So 0.401. So if we do that, then I'm calculating, and the price per option should be 87 cents. So the fair price should be 87 cents, but they're selling it at 55 cents. So they're discounting the options, and you can pick most of stocks. Also, I also look at the DAX as well. I'm a very big fan of. So they're discounting options, and what I'll say is quite interesting. If you do the same thing with option prices for August, that expires in August, then they're still selling it at a fair price. But for July, they're literally discounting options. And I wanted to bring that to the channel because I thought it was pretty interesting. Hope it helps, but either they're discounting options because they know their prices aren't going to go up, or they're discounting options because they want prices to go higher, so that eventually they buy options right now, and then they move the stock price higher later. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but I think it's pretty interesting. All right. With that being said, if we look at the DAX, it's interesting. I've been tracking down this, which is, to say the least, interesting. Right now, I have no idea what's going on, if I have to be honest. In the meantime, let me know if there's anything you'd like me to analyze. S&P, very similar. So I usually do Elliott Wave on cryptos and the stock market, including indices, mostly Americans, sometimes also Europeans. But so I also look at options, but I just found out that, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was quite interesting. As a matter of fact, I was interested in buy some of those options, not on Apple, myself, which is not a financial advisor, as I'm not a financial advisor, obviously, but just something I'm saying I might do. I hope that answers it, and let me know if there's anything I can analyze for you today, Jimmy. I'll be very happy to do so. VIX is moving lower. I had a trade here last week, short from around 32, and I closed it last week I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and profit. I wanted to enter again, but didn't like it, so I'll just wait. Oh, look at the bonds. But yeah, I think overall we have interesting things going on. It looks like something big could be about to happen. Sometimes I'm not a big fan of Forex, but mainly the big ones. So I do look at oil and gold. Yes. So in EU, actually, thanks for bringing that up, I have some interesting things. So I was tracking down the possibility of this wave 5 coming into completion. 1, 2, 3, 4. So wave 5 obviously has black 5, minor 5 has 5 subwaves. So 1, 2. And wave 1 also have 5 subways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this looks like a clear three-wave move. And now I'm wondering what, I mean, could this be wave 2? And we're just gonna move lower from here. Possible, but risky. Wouldn't fit my trading style. As you see, red line. We have a red line here, which would be wave count invalidation, because this would be no longer 2. If that line is broken, then the next red line would be here. Because let's say we can still have this, and then let's say wave 4 isn't completed, then next red line would be here, because we cannot overlap with wave 1 and 4, so very close to the second one. So yeah, overall I don't think there's any reason to be bullish, to expect a sudden turn. Yeah, I don't see that as something that it's gonna happen soon. Could we break the $1 barrier? I would say it's possible. If we're thinking about it, it hasn't been this low since 2016, and even then, I mean, we're going all the way back to 2003. So yeah, it's something. I just call it interesting. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, by the way. Let me have a sip of water. Oil going green again. Still don't have a clear idea what's going on. This, to be honest, looks like bullish corrective, meaning that we could expect this high to be broken. So as long as, so first wave count invalidation. Oh, well, not really. So wave count invalidation will be here. Break of that line. I mean, this could turn out into a triangle. But yeah. I mean, it's been, you could say it's been consolidating, so it's pretty hard to get an idea where it's going. But it looks interesting. I mean, yeah, it does look interesting. Unfortunately for us who have to pay for gas and all utilities, it could move higher, much higher. So that's not obviously not as traders, but as people, not something we would like to see. But but whether we want it or not, it could happen. I mean, it could consolidate as it's doing around the previous highs, and then we can just go reach for these $140 highs. I think it's possible. So again, I guess we'll need to find out. Gold is moving as predicted. I think I shared with the members on Discord. I don't think I did on the private, on the public. Yes, on Discord the other day. This is for members only. Looking for continuation lower. Redirection from the golden box to the upside, but we're looking further downside into wave 5 because this wasn't looking completed. So I was expecting further downside, as you can see here, and we didn't have further downside. We broke this low, so this wave 5 technically, yeah, we need to be careful. But yeah, it's moving as expected, and I mean, eventually I do expect gold to move higher, to be honest. So, and this is a good way to know long-term buys for different markets. Are you're talking about like my analysis on higher time frames or anything in particular? Bitcoin, yes, I did Bitcoin in the beginning of the video. I would go over it again, but it was quite long. So I'll just briefly say what I went over. I went over 3 different scenarios, which you can find also in my latest video on Bitcoin. Long term, I went over those 3 long-term scenario. One is very bullish. One could take us all the way back to the 3,000 area, and the other one could be nearly completed, and we shouldn't break 13,000 for the last one. Which one is it going to be? I don't know. What I do know is that the lowest low, I mean not the low, that would be 0. Dump. Where's cryptos? So this low, 70,400-ish. It looks like it's gonna be broken. So that's one thing I'm pretty confident saying. Other than that, sorry, I don't really want to go over it again. It took me a few minutes. So if you have anything else to ask for, I'd be very happy and to go over that. Hope you understand. And so yeah, all of you guys, let me know if there's anything you would like to take a look at. What do we have here? What could I show you? Let me think. When we did oil, we did EU. Oh, look at that. Wow. Euro yen. Interesting. Dollar yen. This is just being crazy, hasn't it? UJ. No, UJ, no. Okay. We can do that. Oh yeah. As soon as this session is gonna be over, it's gonna automatically upload on the channel. Yes. And from there you can just go and watch whatever part you want to. But Bitcoin was in the beginning of the video, by the way. Literally the first 10 minutes. So if you're interested, just wait until it's over. And then if you want more, you can also go take a look at my latest video on the channel, which is on Bitcoin. So, wow. All I can say is wow. I feel like the Bank of Japan should do something, because this is crazy. That was a motorbike. Yeah, I'm tired. 3. So let's do this. Remove drawings. ABC, WXY, whatever it is, unimportant at the moment and for the purpose of what I'm doing. So let's look at Fibonacci. So, as you know, I'm a big fan. I like to see where wave C is respect to wave A. And that basically every Elliott Wave trader does. So we did not reach the 61.8. So I would say with a certain degree of confidence that we could and will and may, gotta be careful with what tense I use, get to 140. I don't know when and how, but usually we get there. Now it's if you, if I label this as a triangle into wave B, then the low would be here, right here. Oh, sorry, would be right here. So 140 would be 6.8. If I say the low of wave B is here, then we've already met 6.8. So that's tricky, because we do not have a large margin for error, which is not ideal. So on that assumption, I also say that we're not that far from a potential turn, just like we are on, let's say, on the other hand, for EU. So for, anyways, unimportant. Sorry, better shut up. So so what can I say? So I can say that it depends on, let's say, what do I want, where do I want to position myself as a trader? If I want to day trade or swing trade. If I want to swing trade, we're in very dangerous territory. You could take, obviously, this is a significant low, this next one, and so on, and you could say you have structure, blah blah blah. You could also see this as a potential diagonal of some kind. So we go back here. So that has to be said on higher time frame. So we are in kind of a not an easy situation as traders. Okay, so this could turn into some kind of consolidation and move lower. This is what could turn out to be an Elliott wave triangle. So take the it depends on whether you want to play it safe or not. This could be the low, sorry, the high, the top, whatever. Oh God, I'm tired. You can tell it's the end of the day for me. And then target these lows. It's possible. That's something I could see as a first short-term trade. Let me think. Because, as long as, again, you could say as long as we don't break structure, even though it's not a sentence I particularly enjoy, both saying and listening to. It's kind of true, like, as long as, so right now, the most significant high, the lower high, is this one. So as long as this doesn't get broken, there is no reason to believe whatsoever that we will continue up, like we will move higher. And even if that is broken, we can still move lower. I think smart money does that as well, even though I know nothing about smart money. But in Elliott wave terms, I can see this as a potential triangle which could be developing. Let me see. So what if this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Could that be a possibility? Maybe. Obviously, if we break this high, then forget what I said. By the way, let me know if there's any questions you have, anything that's not clear. Or obviously, if you want something else to be analyzed, we'll go into Tesla, as NT has asked for. But yeah, so let me know if we'll do this. Let me know if you have questions about this. Otherwise, I'll stop bragging. Sometimes I just feel like I talk too much. And see, that confused me. Previously, I started to do this, I would say a couple months ago, to ask for a layout, and it bugs me. It just does. Don't ask me why. It just does. So Tesla, I had sometimes I just wonder why I'm so good at it. So I had this wave 4 position. I wanted to trade this wave 4, but I wasn't in the best condition possible for various reasons. Unimportant. What is important is that this is moving lower. Are we gonna get this? Possible, but I would give it a very low probability, close to 0. What I don't like about this count is how, if this is wave 4 bring up to this wave 2, it looks a bit larger than this wave 2. So it almost looks like they're not of the same degree, even though this is 11% retracement and this is 20. So yeah, so it's almost double, which is not ideal. Could you argue that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 part of a diagonal? I guess you could argue that. It would be, you could and you should argue that. Like you should give me some arguments for that statement. Oh yeah, I have some degrees mixed up. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sometimes my counts are just, oh my god. I think I deleted that. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, this is incorrect. I just did this. But yeah, it's possible. Yeah, let me know if you have questions about that. Or again, if there's anything you wanted to take a look at. Matic? Sure. Cryptos. Wow. Okay. So. Okay, and then I can see that as a ending diagonal. What do you say about this? So, obviously, invalidation level would be breaks off with this. Also, let's see. This is 84% retracement. This is right now 84. 68 and 63. Awesome. Okay, so it makes sense. It makes sense so far. So far, so good. So let's just zoom in. So here I'm seeing this wave 4 as a potential triangle, and then followed by a potential, an ending diagonal into wave 5. So what supports this count is that in the book, in the theory, in the Elliott Wave Theory itself, Ralph Nelson Elliott wrote that a move after triangle, it's fast and in one last. Triangle, 5, just made it by a few cents, broke the previous high, and then boom, collapsed. And I'm not making this up. Elliott himself, it's in the wave theory. He wrote it. A move after a triangle is gonna be fast and one last. So that supports the possibility of this being a triangle into wave 4. Moving on, what do we have? We have, oh, by the way, let me pin this. Okay. So if someone just joined, then we can they can ask for things to analyze. Whatever, it can be whatever. So that's a bit trickier. I guess you could you count A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. But that would be wave A of 4, and that would be a bit larger than what I would like to see, to be honest. Oh, so that maybe isn't a wave 4. So what I'm saying is, we have this. Could it be a possibility? What do you say? Any thoughts, guys? So we're making wave 4. Sorry. And here the 5 subways would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiny 4, I gotta be honest. So maybe you can count that as 3. A, B. Okay, what if... Okay, fair enough, man. 57. Okay, 92. So if this is 92... So this is like double this move, and it should be shown. Okay, that lies. Don't look at it. So you know what? So that's a possibility, which I'm just gonna throw to the trash because I don't need it. I made it once, I can do it twice. What if? very sharp wave 4, which kind of alternates wave 2, which was a bit sideways. I'll show you in just a second. And we have this. So would I trade it? Like, would I buy right now? No, absolutely not. I still haven't lost my mind. So first of all, we gotta break these highs. Gotta grab some liquidity. And obviously, if that's a count, which it's very dangerous, there'll be invalidation level. Breaks off with this, because then obviously this will be wave 1 and 2. 1, 2. And then to the moon. So we'll see. So those are the only two scenarios I can come up with. This one been bullish, and the other one a bit more bearish. Questions? Anything else you want to take a look at? I'll be happy to do so. Let's see. Yeah, let me know if there's anything else I can help you with, guys, today. Otherwise, we may even call it a day, unfortunately. The sun is back out. Not ideal, because it's hot. All right, so you're very welcome. Thank you all for tuning in today. Hope you appreciate it. Sorry, wrong word. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I appreciated you guys coming along, and yeah, all I can say is I wish you a good weekend. And as I always say, you guys don't trade too much. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you in the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please leave a thumbs up, as it will really help the YouTube algorithm. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.